What is up, everybody? Welcome back. It is your boy, Pro Shocker, the Nicest Joke, your LDL Dmax champion of season. Actually, is this the first season of LDL Dmax? Well, I would probably say it's the first season of Gen 8 LDL, I would say. So we are the season 1 LDL Gen 8 Dmax champion. And this is my second time winning a championship in the first season. First time was in APM Juniors. And I gotta say, this championship is both a great accomplishment, but it's also bittersweet because once you guys see the battle, you'll understand. I won't spoil it for you. Well, I guess I spoiled it for you that I announced that we're the champion. But I won't spoil how the match goes, but just know this match was not clean in any such together. You'll understand why I feel a little bit bitter about it. But nonetheless, we are your champions of LDL Dmax, and what a comeback story that was, guys. We lose in week 8. We lose to week 9 to High, to Hacks and RNG. Week 10, we pick up a 6-0 win on the back of Rotom. Week 11, we lose a game to Ice because I did not prep my team correctly. And then week 12, we solidified our win, which I think we still would have made playoffs because I think the Latios team lost in the final week. But still, we had a literal back and forth ending of the season where it was 50-50 if we were going to make the playoffs. Then we made playoffs. We beat the number 1 team in the league. We made semifinals. We had a rematch against Hyde for redemption, and we got it. And then we made it to the championships to rematch Blaze, who we faced in week 12. And we beat him again. This is probably one of my most storybook seasons, I feel like. But nonetheless, we're going to do a recap for you. I'm not going to spend too long on the recap because I actually did make a recap video before the championship battle actually happened, believe it or not. But after some situations and stuff, I have to give manager props to at least one of these moms that really updated it, brought itself up in the status and stuff like that. So, first off, to go over the mons we didn't use. I decided to actually change up the 11th and 10th place. I decided to sadly put a Celebi as number 11 on our team since we did bring it to the one game, but it didn't do anything, and other than that, we never brought it to a single game. This is a Pokemon I want to draft in the future because I do think it's a good Pokemon, and I just really want to have that urge to try it. Mr. Mime barely outsped it because of the fact we did bring it to a few other times, and it actually could have put in some work in helping the team, but hacks and RNG. But Mr. Mime gallery form is definitely something I might try. Runerigus was when we were also doing WC at the time, but this is another Pokemon that I wanted to redraft again. I'm officially, I believe in WC it was 6-4. I feel like so now I'm technically 7-5 with this mon. I really think this is a fantastic Pokemon. I love using this thing, and I definitely use it. Diggersby I've only drafted technically one season, that was APM Juniors, and this time is the second time I took it over again, and I honestly feel like Diggersby is something that is just really kind of a mystery to me. It's like I feel like I know what Diggersby sets I need to bring, and then what sets I don't bring. Diggersby's just been one of those like somewhat hit or miss for me. I do think I'll try to draft it one more time in Draft League and see how well I can use it. And depending on how I use it, is either a mon I gotta put in the back burner or a mon that I'm gonna love like I love some mons this season. Milotic, no one's surprised, but of the 5 mons that couldn't make the top 6, Milotic definitely put in the most work of the bottom 5 because Milotic, yes, it's not gonna be a kill leader or anything like that, but it really puts the team over. He came clutch in the quarterfinals, getting that huge ice beam off because at the time we didn't know if he's Noivern had a dragon move against the Poplio, but he actually openly admits that he did not have a dragon move. So thankfully we are gonna be able to win and get this off our back. But my luck is definitely going to want to drive it again. something that I have not used in a full draft, and it's something that I don't want to draft again for sure. Going into our top 6 MVPs, also ignore that. Number 6 actually now goes to Dreadnought. Just because Dreadnought didn't come as much, it had its big break in the semifinals going against High when it came in that clutch move at going for the Rock Polish. Because I know it's like I should just go for broke and just click Rock Polish. I should just let him kill me. I win with my Cobalion in the back, and that's basically it. And I could win the game there. But I was able to get a extra Rock Polish turn as his Aurora Bell ended, and we basically won the game with Dreadnought at the end, which was really great. And I definitely think Gmax Dreadnought is something I would potentially think about drafting again. Normal Dreadnought is definitely worse. Road of Heat. This mount has always served a good thing. It doesn't come in the matchups. It didn't do much against Blaze in that Week 12 time. We were hoping to try to trick a specs variation on something, but we were able to bring Disarming Voice Rotom. Rotom picking up a big 6-0 by itself, which was never planned for that to happen. That was just a coincidental thing that happened. I definitely plan to draft Rotom again. Like, every time I've drafted Rotom has been just... Actually, it's only been 2 times, technically. It's been this one and the Sun team. The Sand team. And I know it's weird putting random on Sand teams. It's probably not that bad on Sand teams alone. But it's just a fantastic Pokemon. I really do want to try to draft it again for my own purposes and stuff like that. And these were our main 4 that just put in the work. And that first one is Drapion. I decided to give Drapion technically the bottom because we didn't bring him as much as we did. But Drapion was so great. The weakness policy set we brought, that double dance weakness policy in Week 12 against Blaze. I'm so proud how that set worked. It worked to perfection. If he got a crit, it could have been the end of us right there. But nonetheless, it just did what it needed to do. It put in the work it needed to do. And Drapion's death was something I plan to draft once again. Cobalion. So far, of the three horse trios, I definitely love this thing the most. It's just so good. I haven't fully used Terrakion, and even though I've only used Veruzion once, I never brought it to a single game, so I don't even think I really like Veruzion. So, but who knows? Maybe I'll think about it and try it again. But Cobalion, I love this thing. It's so goddamn good. This Pokemon just really does well. Rock Polish, Iron Defense, Calm Mind. I really did a lot with Cobalion this season, and I really definitely think it's Pokemon I would draft if I don't have a team. It's definitely when it comes to not like scraps, but transaction mons. It's always been one of those mons lately I've just been going to because it's just been a mon that's just so good. Now to the 2 MVPs of the season, and doesn't deserve to get number 1, but definitely deserves to be number 2 of the top of the very best of the team. And that was after her work in the LDL Championship game, where she was such a dirty bird. Such a dirty bird with that game. But Togekiss is definitely something I want to draft again. For 1, it gave me a championship. But 2, it's a great defensive fairy. I definitely focused a little more too often on making this an offensive fairy flying type than defensive, which is definitely something I might have to reconsider doing in the future because this thing is a fantastic defensive Pokemon. It can really take hits and it's really ongoing. But if it ever needs to be offensive, it can be offensive. And I think I've definitely executed and showed how well it can be as an offensive one. And if people are smart, they'll ban Dynamax and make sure no one can draft Togekiss and then abuse it like I did in that championship game. And the MVP of the star with 18 kills. This is probably, I think, my second highest rated Mon for kills. Number 1 has been Excadrill since, I don't know what the new league was, but now with that league and now TBC's performance, Excadrill has been my most successful Pokemon in draft because of kills. Dracozolt has now become a monster. It's probably gotten over nearly now, probably about 25 kills from GADL last season to this one. I think, don't quote me on that. So roughly 25 kills for this thing. And it's number 2 on the leaderboard. I could have gotten it 1 more if I really brought it to this last one. I could have made a kill leader, but I just couldn't because it was a smartest matchup. Maybe it could have, I don't know. But that is the draft. That is our recap of our championship team, guys. And it's been a blast. I'm looking forward to joining Gmax for next season. But until next time, guys, I'm Phil Shuck, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.